Have you ever felt that tightness in your chest, that sensation that something is missing? Well, today the angels have a powerful message for you. That person who you can't get out of your head has something deep to reveal. They miss you, far more than you imagine. Nothing in their life makes sense without you. They believe that you are soulmates, meant for each other, but they're hiding this from you. It's time to discover what's really going on in their heart. They are fighting a silent battle within themselves, trying to find ways to express what they feel. All this difficulty in opening up and sharing emotions deeply troubles them. It's as if they're trapped inside a maze, where each path leads to more pain and confusion. But despite everything, they have an unshakable hope. Deep down in their heart, they believe that you are the right person to stand by their side, offering support and understanding. Their life hasn't been easy. Marked by traumas and difficulties, each painful experience has made them withdraw a little more. These barriers they've built aren't due to a lack of willingness or interest in connecting with others. On the contrary, they are defense mechanisms to avoid new disappointments. Every hurt from the past has left deep scars, and they simply don't want to be hurt again. The pain of a new disappointment would be devastating for them. They're not distant because they don't care, but because they're afraid. Afraid to trust and be betrayed. Afraid to open up and be hurt. However, there's a spark of hope when they think of you. Maybe, with patience and love, you can break through these barriers and reach their heart. They need someone who understands their silence, who can read their unspoken emotions, and who is willing to stand by their side, even in the most difficult moments. They dream of the day they can free themselves from these emotional chains and live fully, without fear. And in that dream, you are by their side, holding their hand and showing that it's possible to love without fear. They want to believe that the future can be different, that there is hope beyond the pain, and that together, you can build something beautiful and lasting. But the fear of the past is a constant ghost in their life. They fear that by allowing someone to get close, everything might become challenging, difficult, and stressful. This worry that everything might collapse at any moment paralyzes them. They think, what if things fall apart? Then I'll have no one but myself to blame. This thought consumes them and makes them hesitate to open their heart, even when the desire to connect is strong. There's a constant internal battle within them, a struggle between the desire to open up and the need to protect themselves. Despite this, it's undeniable how much they care about you. Their feelings are deep and genuine, but fear prevents them from fully showing what they feel. They want to give in, but insecurity is a powerful barrier. They see their soul reflected in your eyes, recognizing in you the right person. Every look you exchange is like a mirror that reveals the depth of this unique and special connection between you. They feel completely connected to you, not just emotionally, but also physically. The attraction they feel is intense and undeniable, as if your bodies are tuned in perfect harmony. They wish they could overcome these fears, but the path isn't easy. Every time they think about taking a step forward, doubt arises like a shadow, reminding them of the pains of the past. However, there's something about you that makes them want to try, that makes them believe that maybe this time it could be different. They're there, feeling something so deep that it's almost scary. The intensity of what they feel for you is overwhelming, and it leaves them paralyzed. It's as if every beat of their heart is a reminder that love can be wonderful, but also painful. They want so much to be close to you, in every possible way, but at the same time, this desire is accompanied by a crushing fear. They find themselves torn between the desire to fully surrender and the fear of getting hurt or not being reciprocated. This fear acts like a veil, obscuring their true feelings and leaving them insecure. They want, with all their strength, to open up to you, to let you see who they really are. But the fear of not being enough, of not being loved with the same intensity, prevents them from taking that step. It's a constant internal struggle. On one hand, they want to believe in your love. They want to trust that everything will work out. But on the other hand, doubts and insecurities eat away at them. They wonder if you really feel the same, if your love is strong enough to overcome any obstacle. And these questions leave them in a state of anxiety, unsure of how to act or what to do. They are vulnerable, torn between the desire to connect deeply with you and the fear of exposing themselves too much. This dilemma makes them feel lost, not knowing which path to follow. They want so much to open up, to show who they really are, but the fear of not being fully accepted prevents them from doing so. This internal battle is something they face every day. They want to believe in the strength of your love, but the doubts are like ghosts that haunt them, making it difficult for them to fully surrender. They need a sense of security that perhaps you don't even know how to provide, because what they feel is something that goes beyond words. They have spent a lot of time reflecting on your life together, imagining what it would be like to share the future. These thoughts are complex and sometimes even scary because they involve important and impactful decisions. When they think about the future, it's you they see by their side, as a life partner, someone they want to build a story with. However, this vision also brings insecurities and fears, causing them to hesitate and withdraw at certain moments. They long for companionship, but they fear that everything could collapse. The past has brought painful experiences that still leave deep marks and affect their decisions and emotions. These experiences, where things didn't go as expected, have created a great fear of reliving such situations and facing the pain of disappointment again. The fear of spending their entire life alone is much greater than the fear of things falling apart. Loneliness is a ghost that drives them to overcome their insecurities and hesitations. They are ready to face their fears and take a leap of faith towards you. They wish, with all their heart, to live by your side, to build a life together and face the challenges that may arise. They know that life is full of uncertainties and that the future cannot be predicted. However, they are willing to take the risk, to open themselves up to new possibilities, and to trust that together you can build something beautiful and lasting. They believe that despite the difficulties and moments of doubt, love and partnership can overcome any obstacle. They want to be your companion, that person who will be by your side in good times and bad, who will celebrate your victories and support you in defeats. They want to build a home where both of you feel safe and loved, where you can be who you really are, without fear of judgment or rejection. They are ready for this journey, to face the challenges and savor the joys that life together can offer. They want, more than anything, for you to know how important you are to them and how much they are willing to invest in this relationship. They want you to feel that together you can overcome anything, that you can build a life full of love, respect, and complicity. This person is about to open up to you in the very near future. From the moment you watch this message, something will begin to change. It could be today, tomorrow, next week, or even next month. Everyone has their own time, but it is certain that within the next 6 months, you will have clarity about the situation with this man. We are talking about a fairly solid time frame now. Within this 6-month interval, you will know exactly where you stand with this man. It's important to understand that this time may vary depending on each person's connection. But one thing is certain, this man only thinks and feels one thing: he wants to live with you. He is ready to open his heart and share what he really feels. He wants you to know that he wants to be by your side forever. He needs this opportunity to show how much he wants to build a future with you. He truly wants to be with you and is willing to make a significant proposal, an invitation to share a full and happy life together. This is the essence of his thoughts and feelings. It's a mix of fear and hope, of insecurity and desire. He hopes you understand the depth of his emotions and how important this decision is for him. He wants you to know that he's ready to face the future with you, and that this desire is sincere and deep. He longs for this opportunity, this chance to be happy by your side and build a life of love and companionship. As he opens his heart, he feels a whirlwind of emotions. There's a fear of rejection, but also an immense hope that you share the same feeling. He wants you to understand that this is an important step, a decision he does not take lightly. Every word, every feeling expressed, comes from a deep place of sincerity and vulnerability. He is really thinking about how to tell you this, considering each word carefully. He is reflecting on what to say and how to say it, weighing the best way to approach every aspect of the situation. He is committed to figuring out how to make things happen effectively and how to make everything work in harmony. He's thinking about all this with care and attention, but it's a process that takes time. He's not quite ready to act at the moment, but when the right time comes, he will be prepared. Then, things will improve, and he will feel happier, stronger, and fulfilled within himself. It's essential to understand that this is a gradual process that requires patience. He is working hard to align his feelings and thoughts, seeking the best version of himself so he can offer the best to you. This time of preparation is crucial so that he can come to you with a meaningful offer, feeling fully synchronized and in harmony with his own being. He wants you to understand that he is doing this with the utmost sincerity and with the intention of building something valuable. This care and dedication are signs that he is committed to the idea of bringing something positive and lasting into your life. So be patient and trust, because he is preparing to share something special with you. He wants you to know that he has much more to offer than you can imagine. He is aware of his own capabilities and knowledge, and he wants you to recognize that too. When he is ready, he will come to you with confidence and clarity, ready to share all that he has to offer. You might think that this person doesn't care, that he's just living his life, indifferent to what you feel. But the truth is, he really cares and carries strong feelings for you. He has already imagined the two of you together, sharing moments with family, building a life where your stories intertwine. And yes, it scares him, but he is determined to face that fear. He's reflecting on you, pondering what he can do to get closer. Even with fear looming, he's focused on overcoming that barrier. Think for a moment about how much this man means to you. Remember all the times your heart raced just thinking about him. Imagine how incredible it would be if you could share all these moments together, building a life full of love, understanding, and mutual support. He dreams of this too, visualizing a future where you create unforgettable memories together. You laugh together, support each other in tough times, and celebrate every victory, big or small. He is afraid, just like you. Afraid of the unknown, hesitating to fully surrender, worrying that something might go wrong. But believe me, he is determined to face those fears because the love he feels for you is stronger than any insecurity. At this very moment, he is thinking of you, of how he can get closer and make this connection even more special. He is seeking the courage to take that step. If your love for him is true, if you feel that feeling pulsing in your heart, don't waste any more time. Tell him you love him. Those words have immense power. They not only confirm your feelings but also offer him security and comfort. You may be hesitating, thinking that you lack the courage. But remember, love is a force that overcomes fear. Find that courage within yourself. Tell yourself that you can do it, that this love is worth it. By declaring your love, you're not just communicating your feelings to him, but also reaffirming your own conviction. You show that you're willing to face anything to be by his side, and by doing so, you invite him on a journey of discovery, where you can both grow and support each other. So if you notice that he's afraid, but you also love him, take the initiative. Show him that your feelings are deep and sincere. Tell him you love him and see how that simple yet powerful declaration can transform your lives in a way you never imagined. It's important to understand that the moment is now. Every second that passes is an opportunity to create a stronger connection, to solidify this bond that could be the foundation of a lasting and loving relationship. Life is too short to wait, to let fear dictate your actions. What you really want is to live fully, to feel your heart beat faster, to experience the joy of a love returned. You don't need grand gestures or elaborate words. Sometimes, sincerity in its purest form is what touches the heart the most. A simple "I love you" can change everything. It can dissipate doubts, calm fears, and bring a peace that both of you seek. True love is like that, simple and powerful, and that's what you should offer him. Think of all the possibilities that open up when you allow yourself to love without reservations. The happiness that can emerge, the memories that can be created, the future that can be built together. This is the kind of thing that makes life worth living, that gives meaning to our days. Don't let the fear of rejection stop you from experiencing this incredible journey by his side. When you look into his eyes and say what you really feel, you're creating an unforgettable moment. It's the kind of moment that both of you will remember fondly, no matter what the future holds. It's an act of courage, of vulnerability, and that's exactly what love demands of us. Life is made of these moments of bravery, where we decide to open our hearts and let the other in. So go ahead. Find that courage that you already have inside you. Tell him you love him. Because in the end, that's what matters. That's what will define who you are and the kind of life you want to live. And more importantly, that's what will show him that you're willing to do anything to make this love work. Do it for yourself, do it for him, do it for the love you share. Allow your spirit to absorb these words and feel them resonate deeply within you. God desires the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, no matter what your decision may be. Type, "I receive and accept my destiny and all that God has to offer me," to claim this message and the blessings contained within it for yourself. Leave a positive comment for other viewers who may need a boost of positivity in their day. God sees this as an act of kindness. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe right now and stay tuned for the important message waiting for you in the next video. May God illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.